Good morning, and thank you for joining me here in Wait No More. My name is Jen Espinosa-Goswami, and go ahead and let me know if you're joining me today for my week-long birthday bash. I got into the spirit today, the Halloween spirit. I'm so excited that you're joining here, but if you are popping in for this live event, please let me know in the comments. Let me know your name or who you are or where you're dialing in from, because I'd love to see who's joining me today. Again, my name is Jen Espinosa-Goswami. I'm a health coach who is just an ordinary average person who figured out the process of losing weight. Along the way, I discovered that weight maintenance doesn't have to be as tricky as losing weight, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So here are some housekeeping items for what you need to know in terms of how you win and how you do it by the end of today. So for this week-long birthday bash, every day I'm going to post a live video, and I do encourage you to comment as frequently as you'd like, to give me hearts, to do anything that your heart pleases, because that's how you win. You have to participate to win. But every day, today at 11 and the rest of the week at noon, except for Friday, again at 11, I will be doing a brief video on what the gift of the day is, because each day will have a different gift. And then all you have to do in order to win one of those gifts is to comment on the video. Also, there is a separate little freebie going around. If you decide to share this group with your friends, invite your friends, all they have to do is ask to join this group. It's a free group. They just have to send a request to me to join the group, and then they're in like Flynn, and we can get them winning some health services this week. So that's a little bit how this birthday bash is going to run. Now, I did mention that today we have the art of weight maintenance as our gift. Woohoo! Happy Halloween, by the way. This is Jen Espinosa-Goswami. And so here's the thing. Whenever I sit down and talk to clients, which happens pretty frequently, a lot of them will say, well, yeah, I was able to lose weight. In fact, I lost 20, 30, 50, 100 pounds several years ago, and then the weight all came back, and then some, and I'm back to square one, and I don't know what to do. I don't want to go back to that other program that I started so that I could lose weight, and I'm very frustrated because I haven't been able to keep off the weight. Now that brings up an interesting question. So if you lost weight and you lost it in such a way that it comes all back, were you really able to lose weight or not? It's a really tough challenge, and most of us, it's not the losing that's difficult, it's the keeping the weight off. And that's why I wanted to offer for today's free gift a book called The Art of Weight Maintenance. Now, I got to tell you a little bit about this book because it's amazing, and it's from my friend Heather Robertson of the Half Size Me community. Yes, she really did lose half her weight. She used to be 300 plus pounds, and now she's way down, and she's amazing. She has her own community out there as well. But she interviewed me for her podcast, which is again called Half Size Me. And we've had a relationship for a year or two now. And she invited me to be part of her community and to be part of her book, which is called The Art of Weight Maintenance. And this book is unique because most books out there tell you everything you need to know about losing weight, but she's telling you about how to maintain that loss, which is the Shangri-La, right? That's the harder part. That's kind of like the treat behind the trick, if you will. And her resources are amazing. It's a very short ebook, so you get it electronically. It's not a hard copy book. And then it also includes 6 hours worth of interviews. And these interviews include an interview with me, which is why I'm promoting this book in my group here. But here's the thing. Some of you may not know this about me, but when I was able to lose 100 pounds over 15 years ago, I had never dieted. I was not a yo-yo person. I wasn't interested in trying to lose weight. I wasn't interested in eating salad all day. I was a kid at the time. I was 19 or 20 years old. And even though my weight was getting extremely high and I was finding it more difficult to do daily tasks, going around school, I was in college at the time, I had no interest in joining your traditional weight loss support group a la Weight Watchers kind of thing. So when I first set out to lose weight, again, this time of year, this is my favorite time of year. November was when I made my big connection to my big why and why I decided to start the weight loss journey. It was the first time I had ever tried to lose weight. And it has been at least 16 years since I lost 100 pounds. I've had a couple of children in the meanwhile. I've gotten married. I've had lots and lots of years of experience in the financial services industry. Now I'm a health coach and a motivational speaker. So if I was able to keep off all that weight after all this time, then I'm certain and I'm 100% confident that all of you can. Now, please remember, the way you participate in this video to win a copy of this ebook, The Art of Weight Maintenance, is by commenting, liking, telling me what you think about these experiences. Tell me your struggles. Are you struggling to lose weight currently? Or are you struggling to maintain a weight loss? If you are trying to maintain a weight loss, how much weight have you lost? We'd love to share and celebrate the progress you've made so far, because celebration is an important part of understanding that it is a process and it's not just a one-time thing. Again, this ebook is amazing. It's about 100 pages long. It's valued about $12. So, you know, it's a low-cost product. And even if you don't participate in this video, maybe you didn't have a chance to sign in to watch this video, no problem. I will not announce winners every day until 9 o'clock Central Time. So I will, give you several hours so you can log into the group, take a look at the videos, share your comments and your feedback and what you're most looking forward to in terms of the daily gift. And then by 9 o'clock p.m. Central, I will be announcing the winners. So that's every day, Monday through Friday this week at 9 o'clock. I will tally who's commented the most, who's participated the most for that day, and that person will be the one who will be chosen as the winner. And don't worry, if you don't participate 1 day, 2 days, I get it, we're busy. There's a lot going on. Not a problem. Make sure you pop in. The videos will be in my stream the whole day long, so you are able to participate to that extent, and I highly encourage you to do so, because who doesn't want free stuff, especially free stuff to help you avoid that candy, avoid this crazy holiday season where there's cookies and cakes and pies everywhere, avoid feeling bloated and uncomfortable. All of these tools that I'm sharing with you in my group this week in Weight No More are there to help you not just survive, but thrive during the holidays. So let's talk a little bit about my quick and dirty tricks for maintaining weight. I did ask, make sure you pop in the comments whether you are trying to lose weight or whether you're trying to maintain weight. So for me, maintaining weight was easier than losing weight because of the way I lost weight. I'm going to repeat that. Maintaining weight was easier for me than losing weight because of the process I took to lose the weight. I didn't do a cleanse. I didn't do a detox. I didn't consider surgery. I didn't have the money at the time. I chose a method that was slow but steady, that honored where I was, that honored the kind of money I had to spend on tools and resources. I didn't join a gym. I didn't join a support group. I was broke, right? I couldn't do those things. So I did what I could with what I had, and I made it work for me. Now, the interesting thing about a lot of the diet programs that folks that I've spoken to on the phone in the past, they say, well, it's not working for me, or it worked and then I stopped doing it and oops, it's not working anymore. Well, if you stop doing it, it's not going to work. But the interesting thing was what they were doing was a challenge, like a 30-day exercise challenge or a detox for 7 days or a juicing cleanse or things that are destined to be short-term solutions. I once tried ages ago the zone diet, and the zone diet was absolutely not for me. If you don't know what the zone diet is, it's basically a high protein, low carb type of diet, but it forbid a lot of foods that I tend to enjoy on a daily basis, like bread and some sugars and things like that. It did require me to eat a lot throughout the day, so that part I enjoyed. And I have taken that and flexed it into my own style as well today. But I was eating a lot of salad with vinaigrette. And I don't like salad. I don't like raw lettuce leaves. I don't like romaine and kale and all those things. I certainly don't like them with plain vinaigrette, like balsamic vinaigrette. It just doesn't do anything for me. And I was hungry and I didn't want to eat. I would sit down to a full salad and I didn't want to eat. So when it comes to maintaining your weight loss, If anything you did during the course of your weight loss journey was something that you really didn't enjoy, that's when it's time to throw that out in your maintenance phase. Okay, you didn't enjoy it and it'll be difficult for you to maintain it when push comes to shove, and it always will. Throw it out and don't use it. You still have to maintain the core structure of whatever program you were doing. So for example, if you were exercising 5 times a week, you can't just stop doing that in maintenance. Your body is thinner and it has to adjust to a different calorie requirement for you. You can't just stop cold turkey. I mean, you have to slowly ease into a different way of movement. It could be that you're doing less intense movement. It could be that you're doing lifting more weights. It could be that you're doing a different type of exercise, for example, yoga or swimming, or things like that are not really designed to help you burn calories quickly as much, but they're there to help you with flexibility, endurance, and things like that. Changing your exercise routine frequently, and by frequently I mean every 2 months, 3 months, something of that nature, is only going to benefit you when you're going through maintenance phase. And then another thing I'd like to talk about is always explore new things. So if you're a person who constantly eats the same lunch and dinner every day, and even breakfast, you eat the same meals every day, it gets boring, right? You don't want to do it anymore. Plus, there are always new products being introduced in the market. There are new things that people are trying. Explore some of those new things. Try some new tastes. Try some new cuisines, new ethnicities, new spices. Spicing it up in the kitchen is actually the number one way for you to enjoy yourself, because you're exploring new things. But also, the hotter your dish, the less likely you're going to eat a big, huge portion of it. I mean, there's truth there. A lot of people in hotter climates eat really spicy food, and they're usually not seriously overweight. So there is some science behind that and some biology and things like that. We won't get into that. So those are my quick and dirty tricks for keeping steady in weight maintenance mode as opposed to losing weight. I'd love to hear your comments. What are things that you do in terms of maintaining your weight as opposed to losing weight? Or have you found that you've tried to do the same program, like your weight loss program, in maintenance, and that's why you failed? I'd love to hear what worked for you. Make sure you comment on this post. The more comments you submit by 9 p.m. tonight, the more likely that you will win a copy of The Art of Weight Maintenance, an online ebook, which will be delivered to you instantly when you win, and includes up to 6 hours of audio interviews, including an interview with me and a bunch of other losers who have been able to maintain their weight loss. Steal the tricks. There's no treat. This is a special treat today because it's Halloween, and the treat is it's calorie free, and it's the best tricks you can get from people who have been living the life of maintenance. And they lost weight, and they all did it a different way. So you will find someone to connect with in this book, and I encourage you to comment. In the meanwhile, thank you for joining me today. Happy Halloween. I hope you enjoy yourself. I hope you do have 1 or 2 treats, not necessarily candy today. I mean, there's lots of non-food treats you can participate in. Let me know how you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for joining me today. This is Jen Espinosa-Goswami, and we'll see you tomorrow at noon for our next Birthday Bash gift, day 2. Talk soon.